I did spend about 5 years doing research and development at the Flight Test Center, the Air Force Flight Test Center in the Mojave Desert. There I got involved in space-time research, and I think the enlightening day for me was we were trying to solve a problem with some of our satellite systems. We had an unexplained variance in our satellite positions where they were drifting so much every year, and I was assigned to the project. We solved the problem, and about 2 years later, I went back and I looked at the numbers, and what fell out of that was a lot of new models with regards to space-time and its ties to magnetism and energy.
Okay, slow down. So you had an anomaly in one satellite or a constellation of satellites?
No, it was basically a number of different space-based satellite systems. They were drifting. Each year, we predicted, and we had many models available to us where we thought the satellites would be.
Should be.
Could be, yes.
Based on a million different factors, I suppose, huh?
Absolutely. The bottom line was that it was due to the results of what's called frame dragging, a prediction that comes out of Einstein's general theory of relativity.
Frame dragging?
Yes.
What is that?
Well, frame dragging is a phenomenon predicted by general relativity that talks about how a spinning mass, like the Earth or the Moon, actually will drag space and time around it slightly to a very small degree.
I understand exactly what you're saying. The rotation itself is actually causing time and space itself to be slightly perturbed. Is that?
That is correct. That's a good explanation. Yes.
Wow. And so where did you take that research from that point, or how did you proceed from that point?
Well, I spent probably a good part of, I would say, 8 to 10 years doing nothing but trying to refine that mathematical model, doing a lot of different research, a lot of different development. And I think the biggest milestone for me was I finally reached a point, I think in the early 1990s, where I realized that some types of time control technology were achievable today. And at that point, I began to fund and launch the Time Travel Research Center in 1995.
A lot of people are aware of many free energy claims, like with zero-point energy and the work of Nikola Tesla and others. They were doing maybe the same thing we are doing. We accidentally tapped into a naturally occurring potential energy. This isn't the free energy, speculation of fictitious things. This is a potential energy that's proven to exist around the Earth in curved space-time. He believes that what Nikola Tesla was tapping into and many other of these zero-point energy reports are based upon tapping into curved space-time, technologies that actually coupled the potential energy between 2 points in space-time through hyperspace or through this space.